Hello all, few of my subscribers asked me to review a few charts, UPS and WEAT especially. So I'm making a special video for WEAT and UPS. You can see this is weekly chart of UPS and you can see what's happening here. This each candlestick is representing a price action. So let's try to draw some support and resistance lines. So UPS, you can see this whole area here. You can see where we are right now. This whole area, this was in 2020 COVID time. So you can see it was resistance here. We broke out, support tested, came back again, and now we're again in support. So this support can go from here. If I zoom in, it is possible we could go a little bit more lower, around 5%. So that's also possible, but it's now in a major support. And if I go to daily chart, looks like we are gapping down. So let's do some gap analysis and let's go to regular trading hours and see if we can find something very interesting. Some of the levels we can review. So let's go to horizontal line and you can see this gap down. So these gaps usually gets filled 90% of the time. So what I like to do is I like to draw the gaps at the top with the yellow line. Okay, so this gap here, this gap here, and let's see what else is here. Actually, those are the major gaps. Oh, actually, this gap here, it's also, I think I should bring it down here, something like that, but that we don't have to worry about that massive gap. And let's see to the downside. Are there any gaps to the downside? So that's what I'm also interested in. Okay, you can see this gap here. There was a gap here and price is now below that, so we can ignore that. I don't see any gaps where we are right now. So anyhow, also on 1 hour chart, see what's happening on 1 hour chart. I can zoom in. On short time frame, we have some divergences building up. So what that means, let me show you here. It means price is going lower, PPO is going high, you can see, and then RSI is very oversold, but it's also, you can see RSI is on a divergent high. Okay, what that means is price making a new low, but PPO is making higher low and RSI is making also a higher low. Okay, so you can see what's happening here. Price is going low, but with the higher momentum, you can see on PPO and RSI, that's a good sign. But you have to wait for a breakout. Okay, so in order to wait for a breakout, you can draw a trend line like this. What you can do is draw something like this. I don't have a clean trend line here, so maybe something like this. That's also not clean. So let's go on daily and see if we can draw something better on daily chart. So let me zoom in. Yeah, something like this. You can draw like a line like this from here to something like that. And you basically wait for a breakout of that. So so when the price action breaks out, that's gonna be very bullish. On daily chart, I have very slight divergence on PPO. You can see this new low is lower than this low. So if I draw like a very slight divergence on PPO, but I want this green line to go like in an angle to up. Okay, so this is not confirmed yet. So, okay, I want this confirmation. So, but still it's going lower on higher momentum. RSI looks oversold, but I don't see any divergence on RSI. Okay, so RSI is telling me we could go a little bit more lower. Uh, and you can see you can even go to touch previous lows of October 2022. It can go up to 149.3. That's quite possible. But let's see. This gap, which is from today's close to up, is around 2.48%. And also there are multiple gaps. So whenever that breakout happens, you know these gaps will be filled. Maybe it will happen during earning, maybe it will take a while, but the other gap is around 11.8% and this gap is around 22. So these are the levels you want to accumulate. Okay, so let me bring in EMA lines and see how things are looking. You can see it's below all moving averages, so it's time for a bounce. Okay, so price cannot, this looks like a capitulation. Okay, so you can see what happened here, capitulation event. Okay, then it needs to consolidate. So wait for a few days, let it consolidate here like something like this. Okay, you want to see some consolidation, some bounce back and forth, massive moves. That means bottom is forming. This looks like a falling knife right now. Look for these moves and probably a little bit more lower, but these are all good levels to accumulate, and you can draw a trend line, and then whenever that breakout happens, that you can take that as a buy signal. So whenever you see price action above this trend line, look to buy. Okay. So UPS is looking good. Just be patient, start accumulating. This is amazing level to buy, in my opinion. Actually, I'm going to keep an eye on UPS myself. And then the other subscriber asked about wheat. So I'm doing a special video on wheat. You can see wheat is going on a bullish falling wedge. Okay, what that means is this is a wedge, and then with higher momentum on PPO and RSI. What that means, price is going lower, but these are momentum indicator. PPO is going higher, RSI is going higher, and look what happened. We had a breakout on wheat, and then breakout, then we came for a back test, then we made a higher high, and now we are doing another back test. Okay, so it's very frustrating for traders here, but these are the levels you really want to buy. You can see previous low, it went below previous low, and you can see this candle here. This candle looks like a look, you can see price came all the way down, but then buyers jumped in. So this looks like a stop rate to me. Okay, they usually triggers orders to stop out and then just recover instantly, and it's also on this trend line. This is the best time to buy, so you should be looking to accumulate more wheat, especially because I see momentum on PPO and RSI very high, and probably gonna get a massive one day of 5, 6, 7% pump. So be mindful of that. So do not be too bearish on wheat. This is the level you should be looking to accumulate more if you can. Okay, guys. Hopefully this video is helpful, and please hit the like button if you like it. Take care. Bye.